That winter weather is making an impact on the road conditions throughout the Dakota News Now coverage area. Parker Brown continues our first alert weather coverage with a look at how travel is being impacted.
Earlier this month, AAA estimated over 300,000 South Dakotans would be hitting the road for the holidays this year. That record number of travelers is encountering less than ideal roadways as many return home for the upcoming work week. It began with yet another round of dense fog, limiting visibility. Early Sunday morning snowfall would create some scattered slick spots on the roads, plus lowered visibility, this time due to blowing snow, not fog. As a result, the Sioux Falls Stampede postponed Sunday night's game against the Lincoln Stars, who would have needed to travel by bus up the interstate. Across the border into Minnesota, the snow was a bit heavier, offering more to be taken by the heavy winds. As a blizzard warning went into effect, the Rock County Sheriff's Office issued a no-travel advisory. Nobles County Sheriff Ryan Kruger followed suit, taking to social media to say, quote, "If you must travel, be prepared to spend an extended amount of time in your vehicle if you become stranded. Make sure to have a full tank of gas and a winter survival kit is in your vehicle." Near Windham, visibility was even worse, with some views from the Minnesota DOT cameras unable to even see the road. Into Iowa, it was more of the same. Partially covered roads made for slick conditions in Spencer and near Orange City. Visibility in Sibley was low. Plows in Sioux County will begin operating again on Monday morning, and until then, no travel is advised there too. In Sioux Falls, Parker Brown, Dakota News Now.
And a reminder, you can stay ahead of the storm by downloading our Dakota News Now and First Alert weather apps. Be sure to follow our Facebook and X pages. And as always, you can get instant updates by heading over to dakotanewsnow.com.